Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? I wish that my editing skills were good enough to play that song for you. If you know that song, shout out to you. If you don't know that song, then sorry. Anyways, I am back with another vlog for you guys. Today I am going to show you how I curl my hair, and we're gonna have a ton of fun just kind of walking through the different products that I use and also building that full glam curly look. So I'm excited for this one. I hope you guys are too. It was one of the requested videos that you guys asked for whenever I posted on my story, asking videos and vlogs you all would like to see next. Let's go ahead and dive right in. This is my natural hair. I simply just washed it yesterday and then blow dried it a little bit, not too much. I was kind of lazy and didn't really feel like blow drying it all the way through, so I just kind of got the water out and then like let it air dry. So I do have some waves, some natural waves here and there, but for the most part it does nothing. It's just like, bleh, okay? I am gonna just kind of walk you through a little bit of the products that I use, how I go on about wanding my hair. So a couple things. I am a little bit weird. Like, I go back and forth all the time between whether or not I like using a curling iron or a wand. I'll go like 6 months of using a wand and then I'm like, I don't like the way it curls my hair. I'm gonna go back to curling iron, and then vice versa. Like, I literally go back and forth all the time. So right now I am in my wand phase. Just really quick fun fact about me is that my mom actually is a hairdresser. So she has done hair literally my entire life, which has definitely helped. I've always had top of the line hair products, and I've learned at a very young age how to fix my hair, curl my hair, all that good stuff. So for newbies out there who maybe haven't curled their hair before, aren't comfortable using hot tools yet, it does take some time and it does take practice. So don't be overwhelmed. You know, I recently just started to learn how to do like the boxer braids and the French braids, which you guys are also requesting a vlog on. So maybe I'll do that next. I had to watch multiple videos over and over before I actually could do it on myself. So it does take practice, as does everything, to get perfect and perfect the craft of curling your hair. I do want to point out a couple of products that I'll be using, and then we'll jump into me curling my hair. Typically, it takes me anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes to curl my hair. It doesn't really take that long, sometimes less. Really just depends on how like nitty gritty I'm trying to be. Right now I'm curling my hair and getting ready to teach my virtual dance class that I teach every Monday at 6 p.m. on my Instagram Live. If you haven't been tuning into those, tune in. If you have been tuning in, woo! Tonight's gonna be super fun. Anyways, so that's what I'm curling my hair for. So nothing like crazy. I'm not going out or going to a party or going anywhere like that. I would probably take a little bit more time and maybe do like smaller sections if I was actually going out. But because I am just going to be teaching a dance class here in my home, probably won't take me super long to curl my hair and show you guys how I curl it. So that went off on a tangent. I was talking about the products that I use. So I live and breathe by the Unite Stronghold Hairspray. I get my hair done here in Houston at Rev Hair Salon. Shout out to Elise. She does my hair over at Rev and got me turned on to this Unite hairspray. It is everything. I used it whenever I first went to her, and then when I ran out, I started using like the, you know, Tresemme or whatever that stuff is, and it just isn't the same. This stuff is so good. So I don't know that you can order this online. I want to say that you have to get it at a salon. So if you're in Houston, check out Rev. Also, my best friend Ashley, shout out Ash. She has her own hair salon in Sugar Land. It's called Sugar Land Hair Bar. And I know that she also sells Unite products as well. So head over to her store to get some Unite products. Also, I live and breathe by It's a Miracle. It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In. So this is the light version. Honestly, they have two versions of this. The light, which comes in the white bottle, and then another one that comes in the blue bottle. I personally don't really know the difference, but it does 10 things. So enhances natural body, weightless detangler, adds silkiness, adds shine, humidity resistant, color protector, helps prevent split ends, eliminates frizz, thermal protectant, and then environmental protection. So literally does everything, and it makes my hair smell good and super easy to brush through and just like super silky. So I love this stuff, use it every single time I get out of the shower. I also like Amika, their brand. I've used their dry shampoo before, and this is their volume and matte texture spray. I'm actually out of it a little bit, I have a little bit left. But what you do with this is after you style your hair, then this is kind of like the finishing spray, and I'll kind of go up and crunch my curls up, and this is what kind of makes that big volumized effect. So I love this stuff too. Other than that, all I'm going to be using today is a wet brush, a thick tooth comb, I don't know, and then a clip, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to brush out my hair a little bit, and then what I do is section off my hair. So I kind of go like behind my ears and then down a little bit. From there, I'm gonna pull this hair down and pull this hair up. Okay, so then I just twist this, and I'm going to clip this up. Okay, so this is also something that growing up, I always used to curl my hair first, and while the curl was in the curling iron, then I would spray the hairspray on it. But recently my hairstylist Elise told me to spray my hair first and then use the curling iron. It's honestly really up to you and how you want to do it. This hairspray is so good that even if you spray it on your hair first and then go to use the curling iron, it's not going to be like sticky or crunchy or like leave your curling iron feeling like sticky. So what I'll do is I'll just go in, spray the hair, and then once I've sprayed it, I will brush through it. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is just take a piece, brush it out. You wanna hold the curling iron down like such. So what I'm gonna do is stick the iron kind of behind the hairpiece and then wrap around. Okay, so I'm having to squat, do some squats, get a workout in. And then also, I leave a little bit of the end out, so I'm not gonna wrap it all the way around. I wanna leave a little bit of the end out. And then I kind of let it fall into my hand. I'll let it cool off for a second, spray a little bit more, and then drop it, okay? And then just kind of leave that in. Another trick too that my hairstylist taught me was leaving a little bit of the end out, so that way it's straight, and when you comb through at the very end, it's gonna make this super wavy look, rather than that like kind of traditional like curly Q type of look. So I like that. It looks bomb, and that's kind of how I've been doing my hair, my curls. So again, leaving the ends out a little bit. The wand gets really hot, so I don't leave it on there for too long. Again, just kind of let it cool off a little bit, and then I'll drop it. And then come over to this side. I don't have a whole ton of hair out here, and again, I'm just kind of doing like a quick wand to teach my class. We ain't, going anywhere. We in quarantine life, so no need to really spend a whole ton of time on these curls today. And then there we go. Here's the other side. So spray that a little bit. I'll just kind of shove those to the back, take my hair, and then I'm gonna resection off. So I take my right thumb, go a little bit above my ear this time, same around here, and then just pull that down. Okay. Now, once I have my hair, I leave it separate from my curly hair, and then I just split it down the middle. I'm sure there's many ways that you can section off your hair to curl your hair. This is just the way that I do it. So then I have both my sections on both sides. Again, gonna go through, give it a nice spritz, brush it, and then get started. So again, take a little section, grab my wand. Again, you want to place it behind. So see how my head is, or my hand is behind my head, and then wrap it to the front. Okay. Okay, so this section is done. Again, just gonna spray a little bit, push it to the back with all of the others, and then now I'm gonna work on this side. And again, if I was going out and I like needed my curls, or like let's say I'm doing like a dance shoot or some type of like dance promo video or something, then I would definitely be using more hairspray, just because you want it to hold. And my hair is very, very, like I have a lot of hair, but it's very thin and fine. So it's hard for my hair to hold stuff. So I have to use a lot of product, which, you know, it is what it is. So again, today, I'm not worried about wasting a ton of my amazing hairspray because I'm just going to be teaching a dance. But if I was going out, I would definitely be using more product. So just kind of gauge it depending on your hair type, what you're doing, all of that good stuff. Okay, so now this side is done. I'm just gonna spray kind of all around. So you'll see again, because I left the ends out, it's forming this little shape, but once I brush it all out, it's gonna look more of like a wave than like a curly Q. So you'll see kind of what I'm talking about when I'm done. Once I get to the top, then I'll start to work back to the front of my head like this. Okay, so I'll take a chunk from the back. Okay, let that drop, twist this, and then just let this kind of sit on the front of my head. So I'll take this piece. This is actually a super thick piece. I probably would have split this into 2 parts, but for now, it'll do. Okay, so. So again, you want to make sure that the wand is facing down and you're always curling away from the face. Okay, so that's why when I'm on this side of my head, my right side of my head, again, take the curling iron behind the hair, so not in front, because then you'd be curling towards your face. Okay, you want to take the curling iron behind the hair and twirl away from the face. Okay, and then I leave a little bit of the end out. So now, once I get to the tippy top of my head, what I will do is, again, take like a little section as such, kind of let my bangs fall. Clip this back up. Okay, so now I have kind of like this side of my hair, just because that's the way the part fell. So, spray, brush. Now, once you get to the crown of your head, the root of your head, you want to curl it a little bit differently. So what I do, I kind of take it like this, that way it builds some volume right on the crown of your head. So, again, taking it behind and away from your face. And then what I do when I get up here is see how this curls kind of up. So that's what's going to give it that volume. I'll spray that. Sometimes you could even throw a bobby pin in there, like kind of in the middle of the curl to hold that curl. That way it holds that volume for you. So when you're done and you let it out, you have kind of like this top of your head giving you that volume at the top. But again, for me, I'm just going to kind of let it hang out there. If it falls, it falls. We're Gucci. I'm working on my bangs. So what I will do is take it right down the middle because I like a middle part. But depending on the part that you like, you know, obviously work towards that. And then I'll section it off as such. Cool. So now this side's done. I'm looking at my camera right now to see the time, and that took me about 12 to 15 minutes. So I just give it one last good spray. I don't want to waste too much of my hairspray, y'all. This ish is hard to come by. They be selling out. So I'm not going to spray too much because I don't want to waste it. But so what I would do now is first I'll do my hair and then I go into my makeup. That way, as I'm doing my makeup, my hair has time to like sit and rest, because if I were to like brush it out right now to go out, it would be just like dropped in a second. So what I would do is let it sit like this without touching it or combing through it or using my fingers or anything like that until my makeup is done, which usually takes, again, another 20 minutes. If I'm really getting ready, it could be an hour. So my hair has a lot of time to like set without me touching it. But again, just for the sake of this video, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of move forward with my hair. But if you can let it set like this without touching it, then let it set for as long as possible. So what I'll do now that my hair is all curled, I use kind of like a thick comb, because kind of like your fingers almost, where you just kind of go in and separate out all the curls. So I use the thick comb and really just use it at the top of my head and around my face. Okay, so I don't go too far into the curls because I like to use my fingers mainly for that. I'll shake them out. Shake them out. You can do a little bit of like a comb through, and then really the last final touch is going to be your texture spray. There's not a lot left in here and I don't want to waste it, but a little bit of texture spray. I would go up, crunch into my curls, and then last part is of course the hairspray. The hairspray. Okay, so then I would go in, kind of pull all of my curls to the front. Boom. Kind of get it to lay where I want it to lay. Ooh, yeah, bitch. Y'all. Okay, and then once I have my hair laid out where I want it, I spray around my face. Okay, then I'd probably go in and give it one more and then I would be done. And this is how I give myself a blowout. Majority of the time. Hi, King. Hi. You gonna say hi to the peoples? You gonna say hi to the peoples? Okay, I'm done. No, I gotta finish. Okay, he wants to get his hair done next. But for the most part, majority, 9 times out of 10, this is how I'm curling my hair to get it that big, wavy look. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have another one that I posted up of my 15-minute makeup routine, a grocery haul, and now how I curl my hair. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys at the next vlog.